Hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Oscar, and today we are back with Beta Mod Retro Achievements. Now where we last left off, we did Jellyfish Fields and downtown Bikini Bottom. We found some dev messages and fun facts. So I think now we just have to complete the levels normally. I think we have Hans disabled still, but if you don't know, one of the special things for this Retro Achievements is we have to collect all the not shiny, all the stinky Sundays in a single session. Which is fine with me because we're able to do that. Okay, the sound's a bit weird. Very cool, yeah.
Now how to get this one open?
There's Stinky Sunday up there. Wait, does these lights even work? Oh, it does. It does. No, it doesn't. What? Hold on. There we go. Like how it's instant, too. So technically, wait, am I able to? Hold on. Wait, hold on. Dang it. There we go. See? We're just gonna skip that part. Didn't need to do it. Whoops. Must be that guy. What? Oh. I mean, it was the right button. I just, for some reason, forgot. So here's the thing, not fathers, monsoons do not detect you, no matter what. That was said in the notes, the readme notes, when you first download the mod. So, keep that in mind. We will not be able, monsoons will be no trouble for us at all. Which is fine, because I don't care about monsoons, they're evil. Evil creatures. Oops. Bonk. The house is incomplete. But it could have been, like, quick. You know, be fast and everything. If I could done it all. Was that 10 always there? It must have been. Ah, Jesus. My arms, like, ache a bit. Like, as if I'm... Oh, God. Am I getting sick? Don't tell me I'm not... I am. There's no way in how I should be getting sick. There we go. Because, like... When was it? Like... Friday, I'm leaving to meet with family. Is this lower? It is lower. Okay. I hope I'm not sick. It could just be me, maybe sleeping weirdly or something. I don't know. I blame my job. Work at a nursing home and also McDonald's isn't the best way to, you know, prevent getting sickness. Oh yeah. I I don't know why I tried going for that. I really don't. I forgot that I can just switch characters. I was like, oh yeah, let me just do that. Oh, you can see the umbrella a bit. Are these guys actually shoot or no? Or are they just gonna be huffing and puffing? Again, I keep saying that water. Is it just texture, or is it actually gonna attack me? It might be fine, right? But, yeah, remember how I was joking about, like, doing Second Strike? Like, somebody, oh yeah, somebody's gonna mention Second Strike achievements when they come out. About that. The same person who has created the bonus subset created BFBB regular achievements, created Second Strike, yeah, created Beta Mod achievements, also created Second Strike achievements. I don't know how I feel about it. Honestly, the best description, I seen somebody in the comments describe it the best way. Yikes. Okay. Somebody described the Second Strike in the best way. It's a Kaizo. Which, if you know what Kaizos are, they're basically... Most famous example is, like, Super Mario World, or, like, those older 2D Mario games. Kaizos are basically, like, your hardcore, most precision type of gameplay. But, yeah, somebody described Second Strike as that, and I do believe that's the best description of it. Like, it's a very, very hard mod. Very, very hard. Now thinking about it, did I collect the one... Did I collect the Stinky Sunday? Because there's a Stinky Sunday over here on the left, like in previous versions.
Now how to get this one open?
But I think... I remember TL, like in a trailer video, he's like... Blah 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 blah, I did this, da 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 da. Wait, how do you access, like, the footage again? You know, all the dev footage. I mean, I don't think we need it, but... It'd be cool. Maybe he removed it entirely, maybe. Whatever. Anywho. Ah, my arms. I've been... God. I stayed up till like 2 in the morning playing Overwatch. Now here's the thing. Before some of you are like, Austin, why were you up in the 2 in the morning playing the Overwatch? Like, do you know, is this like an unhealthy habit of you staying up till early in the morning? And I'm like, no. No, my usual bedtime is usually at 11. Then I go to bed and work. However, if I have a day off, I will actually stay up later. And the reason why I stayed up later is because I was playing Overwatch with a friend, and yeah, we played till 2 in the morning. It was 3 in the morning for them, actually, because they were an hour ahead of me, but yeah. So if you're a person who likes Overwatch, haha, me too, I guess. The new character, Demon, is pretty cool. I will say that. I liked playing as them. The achievements, however, which I am actually an achievement hunter, just like how with retro achievements, I do like to try going for all the cute and pixel sprays for every character. Which, actually, speaking of which, I do have almost all of them. I'm missing Jetpack Cat, one for Hazard, and both of Demon's sprays. Otherwise, I have everyone else's sprays. Even the harder characters like Genji's sprays and Reaper's Pixel, I have them all. It took a while, but I have them all. Shion's wasn't too bad. Her ultimate's actually very strong. So the ultimate wasn't bad. It was actually the bite that I struggled on a bit. And then I got Sierra's ultimate, like, yesterday. I got, like, a really good ult, but, like, it didn't kill everybody. And I was like, oh, well, that was a waste of ult. But after killing people who were touched by the ult, it gave me the achievement. And I was like, oh, that's nice. Also, this doesn't have bouncing? Guess there's nothing up there? Holy collision. Is there a way to get up here? I don't think so. Whatever. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. I work tomorrow, so we'll see. And then I see, not Teal, Celty and Lyra, they're playing Project Zomboid. I am a person who does not like Project Zomboid. Listen, if you're a person who knows what I'm talking about, you know Project Zomboid is actually a really good zombie game. It's a really good one. I will admit that. It's a really good one. It's just not my cup of tea. I don't really care for it that much. There's no robots up here? That's interesting. But yeah, I don't really care for it that much. I'm not a person who's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play this all the time. It's, like, very fun and stuff. Yeah, I mean, I just don't really care for it in that aspect. You know, in games, I think you should have fun playing them, but every time I play Project Zomboid, like, you say, Leroy, for some reason, has a, for some reason has a desire to make everything harder for when we play games. So, like, in our Minecraft server that we're in, he put it on hard mode, and we played on the Bedrock version, which, if you don't know, Bedrock version is, like, way harder than Java, because you should look up videos of Bedrock Wither. If you haven't seen what the Bedrock Wither can do, oh boy, you don't know what you're missing. But, yeah, Project Zomboid, same thing. There's, like, bigger hordes and stuff, and I remember one time that, when we were playing, I remember I was just chilling, you know, hanging out, and then they said they were gonna do something, like they were gonna grab something, and it was gonna take probably 10 minutes, right? So I was like, okay, fine, I'll join in. You know, I have nothing else to do. Might as well check it out. And I was going to say, oh yeah, I'm going to eat lunch after this happens. Well, thing is, after 3 hours, we finally get into a safe location, and I was like, yeah, this game isn't it for me. I'm not playing it anymore. So I just honestly gave up on it. It's a good game, but, man, it was just not my favorite. Oh, the Ferris wheel. Oh, never mind. I was like about to say, ah, the Ferris wheel didn't get taken down. And then it did. So, with Second Strike, there's actually not really much hard achievements, actually. It's just pretty much a 100%ing the game. Which, honestly, some of you might think, boo! Why can't you make it harder? And, like, for those who said... For those who are wondering why the creator can make it harder, what's wrong with you? Do you just like seeing me suffer? But anyway, um... Oh, Stinky Sunday. I see. But yeah, first of all you're masochists if you really want to see me suffer. What's wrong with you? Second off, I don't think it really needs, like, hard achievements like take no damage during boss fights, because that just honestly sounds like impossible task, to be honest. Like, a very impossible task. Even I don't think it would be possible. Even with, like, the amount of save states and everything that I could probably do, it would not be possible. I know with retro achievements, you actually need to get all the possible scores from the skee ball for Second Strike. Why? I don't know. I guess there might be something special with skee ball? Is there a Stinky Sunday? There is not. There's a golden spatula. It might have been this one? And it's replaced with a Stinky Sunday that gives us something smells Goo Lagoon. Nice. Is this bounce pad still back here? Ah! Dang it, man. No. I got this. Connect the towers, clean out the bumper cars, and slip inside under the pier. Okay. The one thing I wanted to test before accidentally doing a bubble bowl and landing off the map was this. Oh yeah, wow, that was way harder than I was expecting. Such a... Man. Such a cool, like, bounce pad tech. I don't know why they removed it. Like, I think that would lead to so many cool things. Of course, it'd probably, like, lead to many game-breaking things, where it's like, what's a... Like, it would just break the game entirely. Not like it, like, break the game in terms of, like, a game would be unplayable. I think it would just be, like, game-breaking in where you would be able to bypass certain barriers and stuff. Like, speedrunners probably be able to figure that stuff out, like, very quickly. Nice. Now we're gonna wait, and we'll go. Very nice. Now we can do this, connect the towers, and be done with Goo Lagoon. Yippee. Goodbye. Oops. Nice. Sponge guard on duty. Nice. Another one down. Oh yeah. Wait, so it wants us to get on top of the sponge? That's what it said, right? Hold on. It does. How do I get there? Oh, there we go. Oh, go to the playground. Does this give me the spatula then? Yep, there we go. Test room. That's for getting the test room spatula. So now we can warp out, and yeah. So yeah, if you went to the test room, like, through the pause menu and stuff, it would not give you the spatula. You actually had to, find the entrance in the world in order to access it, so. Works so... Oh god, okay, it starts immediately, no dialogue. Get to it! Man, that was a nice sponge bowl. You see that? Huh. I'm quick! Or whatever he says. Where? Oh. Sandy, give me that spatula. Thank you. Alright. Is there any stinky Sundays I have to find in this world? Like, I know... Oh, yeah, Wormy. They have. Hello, Wormy. Hello. Anything I can do for you? No? Okay. The Barnacle Cave? Oh, I see. Thought it was Mermaid Man, not Barnacle Boy, who was the lead. Whatever it is. 1 out of 18. Why are you guys acting weird? Don't do any Blair Witch Project stuff on me. I do not want you to... Hello? Right. Right. Wow, that was a pretty fast bumble. Boop! Okay, that hit, right? No, no. That hit, right? Nope. No. There we go. That hit. What does that give us? Stinky Sunday? Give us nothing? Okay, I thought it gave us a Stinky Sunday to work with, but I guess not. That's fine. Oh yeah, there's no ARF here. ARF doesn't exist in this world of BFBB. ARF is just an illusion. What the heck is that thing? Why does it look like it's something that you would see in Mario? I mean, I know it's like... Is this what it looked like in the beta? It looks like something you would see in Mario, you know? Like, you know what I'm talking about. It's... weird. Come on, man. One more time. Unless I can't. Okay, I can. Watch, Stinky Sunday down here? Yep. Yepperoni. Give me that Stinky Sunday. Fuck! 2 out of 8. Nice. At least they're not too hidden like a Sokka Expedition Extreme. I mean, some of them are pretty decently hidden, but not too badly. Also, I'm glad that for, like, the dev comments, or dev messages, the hidden ones, I'm glad there was actual, like, guide on them, because I would not be able to find them myself, to be honest. Those things would be super hard to find. Oh, satchel. There we go. 40! Let's go! And then we'll fight the infamous Robo Patrick after this. Is there any hidden Sundays here? Okay, there's that. We could take, technically, to skip the whole area. You know what? Let's do it. I like to be funny. Oh, yeah, we just go over here. Right, we don't skip anything. Is there a Stinky Sunday over there? Okay, there's something over there. I just wanted to make sure. There's Stinky Sundays all over the place. Whoa. Okay, interesting. Oh boy, here's the power grid. Okay, so that's 6 out of 8. Bonk. Bonk. Everyone's most favorite puzzles of all time. When I was a kid, I hated this puzzle. And then, I remember TLL showing me the most complex puzzle solution, and then all of a sudden Koopa says, "You just have to hit every button once." And imagine my face when I said, this was a facepalm moment, because the devs made it so much more complicated than hitting every button once. Why? So apparently, yeah, so when I was looking for, right, for retro achievements, I did find that one of the birthdays, the August one, was actually a happy birthday for Steven. Which, wait, why is Arf here and not the other place? What the heck are you doing here, Arf? Which, I don't want to be rude, but who the heck is, Steven? There's Steven and then somebody else's birthday probably on one of the months, which, if you didn't know, May 28th is my birthday. Which isn't part of the special dates. I wonder. Imagine I asked TL about, like, August, like, who's Steven? He's one of my, like, friends, and I'm like, oh. Looks at my birthday month not being included at all. You watched my randomizer videos, both birthday bashes, all 100% of them. How could you? Which I will say, the second one didn't really do that well. Compared to the first time we did it. But I think TL still likes it either way, so we're not gonna stop doing the tradition of doing birthday randomizers. We'll keep doing it. Because, you know, why not? It's always a cool, fun thing to do. Should we fight Prong first? You know what? Let's fight Prong. I'm ready. Wait, is he... He's not the VA, is he? No. Okay. Boom, 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 dun, 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 dun. There we go. That boss is done. Sweet. Alright, let's leave. Oh god. Creepy freeze frame. Jeez. Oh god, there's the spun... How is not Bubble... How is the ballroom gonna be like in the beta? Do we have to do it? That's the question that I have. Really don't want to do ballroom in this version. Because, no offense, the ball physics doesn't work as well as the full version, so it's gonna be hard to aim. It's the beta after all, you gotta wait until the full release, everybody. The full release that releases before the beta mod. I mean, before beta came out. Let's go. You know, speaking of betas, I already mentioned this before in LEGO Batman 2, but I somewhat enjoy that the Gears of War, D-Day beta. It was pretty good. I'll say, the Horde mode, or whatever they have for this one, it's a bit confusing on what you're supposed to do. Like, there's side objectives, there's, like, all these new mechanics, and it's, like, the game doesn't really explain it well to you. But, yeah. Die. Okay. The spatula. I can probably get this sticky sundae. Why? Because, well, SpongeBob wants to stink. Why is there shiny object particle effects? Okay. Cool. Hey Austin, you remember that time when you had absolute fun during Second Strike? Wouldn't it be fun to do it all over again, 130%? Oh yeah, thanks viewer for reminding me. Totally! Oh, we gotta do the ballroom! Why? Alright. No tricks, TL. No tricks. You better not do any tricks now. Then this better be all set up and everything. Cool. Great. I can't use sound effects. I can't use sound cue, so this is going to be a bit hard. Okay. No. No! This is why I didn't want to do the ballroom. Because it comes out of your right hand, which honestly makes sense. Makes sense when you think about it, because it's like, oh yeah, that's your bowl. I'm safe stating. Screw you. Some people tell you to adjust and adapt. Me? I just yell at the game for my own failures. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. We're doing good. We're doing fine. We're reaching the part that usually sucks. Hopefully we can do it.
Okay, that's creepy.
Nice. Okay, we did that. Nice. Nicely done. There we go. There we go. Let's go. Oh, we did it first try. Something smells. Barnacle Cave. Let's go. And we're also going to collect this. Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. That's for collecting all the spatulas and, yeah. Anywho, ready for the toughest boss fight of all time? Industrial Park. Whoa! It's so scary. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense why these buttons are here. You destroy all the trucks, claim your reward. Thank you! Hibernation week. Absolutely amazing. Let's collect all these while we're here. We're gonna crash the game at this point. How many spatulas are there have we not collected? Okay, we collected all of those. What about this one? Okay, that's just a weird side one. Anything around the corner here? Ah! What? Hello? Oh. I can't move. Okay. It immediately took me out of SpongeBob and just left me there. I'm guessing that's a Hans thing, and Hans was disabled, so it just left me there. Weird. Alright. This is an achievement, everybody. We gotta rewatch everything. Beta Mod development. Whoa. 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 Whoa! Oh. Whoa! Man, look at all this Beta Mod content. Look at that big light bulb. The number 3, everybody. Number 3. You gotta remember that. I think this is a thing you can do with debug. Imagine being able to carry a checkpoint. And that checkpoint, you can just set it anywhere. That's actually a cool idea. Imagine being able to throw a checkpoint wherever, and that checkpoint will actually stay at that location, and actually keep your respawn right there. That'd be cool. Mermaid Man costume, cool. Yes. I remember how I said it looked like the guy was sipping a straw, but that's his laser. Boulder. Yeah, there's no HP in this final version. There is HP in the previous version. If you want a more BFBB style experience, do the version 2.2. If you want a true beta mod experience, do the latest version, which is the final version, which is 3.0. But, yeah. All the cool stuff. More files. I feel like this is so accurate. Yes. Very much so. White pineapple. The beta of the beta. Okay, so that was all the stuff. All the content. If we're talking about the version 2.0, I mean 2.2 version, or whatever it was, there would be a original warp to Robo SpongeBob, the original beta version. But since we're playing the final version, there isn't any said version of that. Let's see here. What do we need? There's no dumpster. I guess we'll go into a drum bucket. Bonk. Wait, not drum bucket, crusty grub. Let him cook. Stand behind the grill. I don't know if we noticed that kitchen before, but yeah. That was one of the achievements, which was a pretty easy one. We got the spatula outside here, right? Yep. Is that Mr. Okay, I thought I saw Mr. Krabs. No, it's just a piece of kelp. Mr. Krabs? Oh, it's just kelp. Anything special gonna happen here if I go over here? Nope. No TV, no nothing. It's beta. And this should give us Bubble Stand. That is achievement for completing, for getting all the spatulas in Bikini Bottom's, like, neighborhood. Which is, yeah. Where is the last golden piece of underwear? Because here's the thing. It was on the front steps of Patrick's Rock. Now, where the heck is it? Because that's the last piece of underwear that we need for a retro achievement. It better not be... Is it in the playground? No, I don't think it would be. Well, maybe I missed it inside the houses or something? Let me check. Might be something that Taylor has to tell me about. Because, yeah. Let's see. Golden underwear. There's regular underwear. No. Wait, what? We have 5 underwear. But we didn't get the achievement. Is there 6 pieces of underwear? I'm so confused. Where did I get the 5th piece of underwear? I'm so confused. There must be a piece of underwear we're missing, right? There's gotta be. There's gotta be a piece of underwear we're missing here. But why is it building so small? Tiny building. But, yeah. How long has it been? It's only been 40 minutes and we completed 2 levels? Holy macro. We might as well do another level. Rock Bottom or, Sock Mountain. Sock Mountain might be quicker, maybe. I don't know. I don't know, man. I just played the game. Hello. There's a lot of you guys. Jesus. Okay, we need 4 smelly Sundays. Okay, that's not bad at all. What the heck? Where's my smelly Sunday? Ah. Ah! Oh, it's fine. We're fine. Is there still the debug? Duplicatotron. I'm gonna check. There is not. TL moved the debug. Duplicatotron. Very interesting. Hey, well, I'll be right back. Alright, me back. We're back. I'm rolling through like nothing. I'm rolling. I'm so cool. I'm missing everything. Nobody's gonna attack me. What is all this about? Ah! There's a spatula here. That makes sense. Wait a sec. If I... There's a lot of... Why is there so many fathers down here? You know, thinking about it, if I collect this again... Yeah, okay, so it does mark it. Of course, Griffin does, like, all these special achievements and stuff, so it makes sense that he would actually have the locations marked and not, like, be sloppy where you could just reset the map and stuff. Question is... Where's the next one? So I need 2 more stinky Sundays. Which shouldn't be too bad. I think they would be at the beginning at some of these areas, at least. Let's check out Guppy Mountain. Not Gub Mountain. What the heck is Gub Mountain? Oh, yeah, Mrs. Puff spatula is done already. Let's go. I am so perfect at this game that it is done. Now, we don't have to look for socks or anything along that matter. We just have to look for 2 more stinky Sundays, and that's it. Everything else is, well, as good as we know it, not needed. We just have to get to the bottom and everything. I'm checking all my sock locations just in case, because you never know. Ooh, where did this come from? Sounds like as if I was fighting King Neptune or something. Oh, there it is. 304. You know, I just thought about it. You know what I just thought about? Retro achievements. So, here's the thing. Remember how I mentioned that getting all the underwear should be easy? I just thought about it. One of those achievements was, the underwear achievement was marked as missable. That scares me, so I'm gonna check something here. Beta mod. Man, there's a lot of beta retro achievements. There's a Luigi Mansion one. I might have to check that out. Let's see. Where's the missable? Oh, here is Super Sponge. Where's the locations? Rock bottom. Oh, so enabling have 5 pairs of underwear in the power menu disables all the golden underwear, so don't do that. Is what the comment says. But yeah, one of them, the last one, is actually in rock bottom trench of advanced darkness. Why is it in rock bottom? That is so weird. But whatever. Anywho, as what we were doing, let's do this. Now I'll go to, what's the next one? Is it Flounder Hill? I'm pretty sure. Oh, it teleports us right here. Boom, look at those moves. I'm so cool. Another one for us. And this one could be a bit harder because there's a lot of Sandman. So I'm hoping it's not a Sandman one. I mean, Sandman don't exist in the beta. I'm hoping it's not a Sandman location where Steaky Sunday could be, you know? I'm hoping it's a sock location instead. There's a couple sock locations I know of on this map. Well, of course I know them. I 100%ed this game so many times. It's unbelievable. If I've forgotten, then that is on me. I am the sore loser. The big loser in the game. Does everyone remember... Speaking of big loser, does everyone remember that one show? It was a reality TV show called The Big Loser. The Biggest Loser. And it was like about weight loss and stuff. I don't remember much, but I remember having a game of it. Because, you know, all reality TV shows have to have a Wii game of it. I even have Deal or No Deal. My god, Deal or No Deal was so good. I know some people find it boring and it's just like the same thing, but my god, I loved it. I even had it on the Wii version. And I don't know if the Wii version is actually that fun. I don't remember it that much. But I even remember playing an arcade special version of it. It was so cool. Like, it was so big and everything, and you had to, like, choose cases. It was so cool. I liked it. But this was at the same arcade that was at a casino. Like, today, casinos, they just learned, oh yeah, there's no reason for us to orient it towards kids anymore. Like, no parents are bringing their kids anymore. Or they're just leaving them in their... Or they're just leaving them in the rooms because, you know, that's how kids are today. Like, I feel like... So let me tell you a story. So, back in... when I was younger, when I was like 12 or something like that, there was a casino that was like... probably... for... yeah, it was about 2 miles away from home. 2 to 3. And my grandma goes to it still, to this day. But that's not the point. The reason what I was going to say is... when I was younger, my mom would go there for concerts. So, my mom would always go with somebody towards concerts, and we would have to go too, because, you know, there's no babysitter or anything, right? So, we had 2 options. We had an option to stay in the room, but I always found it was boring to stay in the room because we had nothing to do. We didn't have everything like kids nowadays, like iPhones or Switches or anything like that. I mean, I had my DS, but that's about it. I think I didn't bring it with me. Or it was like dead or something. But anywho, as we were younger, all of a sudden, uh, we were, my grandma and my mom dropped us off at this place called Kids Quest. Now, here's the thing about Kids Quest. Kids Quest was a huge, giant daycare. You know how there's those McDonald's play places? Yeah, think of that, except 4 times the size. That's right, this thing was so huge, it was insane. Like, you might be wondering, how huge was it, Austin? Well, it was basically the same thing as a... Basically, it was probably... It was huge. There was, like, so many things you could do. There was, like, a dress-up with a stage. There was a section where workers were at, and you could, like, order food and get drinks. There was a back area where there was a bunch of gaming systems, like a PlayStation 2 that you could play, PlayStation 2 games. In the middle, there was a huge, like, one of those, just like how McDonald's Play Place has, where they have the play area. Basically, the same thing with this, except it was huge, where there was, like, so many tunnels and stuff. And, yeah, there was even TVs playing shows and stuff. It was amazing. However, they tear it down. Now, yeah, they tear it down, I think, before the pandemic. And it's sad because that was, like, one of my favorite things when I was a kid. And it's like, if I had kids, I'd definitely bring them there, and I know they would have fun just like me. But it's tear down. It got replaced by a bowling alley and a bar. So, yeah. Fun, right? Not my type of thing. So that's sad. And then I remember I was walking through with my mom one time. We took a quick pit stop because we were, like, going on a road trip or something, and we took a quick pit stop because my grandma was there and we were gonna eat and stuff there. I had an accident. Sorry, I'm reading the I'm reading the achievement name. I didn't actually but yeah, basically we went there and we were walking by the service desk and I see this small room with a bunch of kids in it. Like, it was small. Like, think of, like, probably, like, let's say you're in your bedroom right now. Look at the room around you. That was basically the size of it. Maybe a bit bigger. And I was like, what's that? And I was told, oh, that's a new daycare. I'm like, oh my god. These poor kids, they were downgraded to, like, this very, very small size now. It's like, man, what the heck ever happened? But, yeah. Ah, man, should we do Rock Bottom too? Holy man, we're at an hour. Okay. You know, let's do Rock Bottom too. That didn't take too long with Sand Mountain. And we also need to collect golden underwear here, so it's fine. Hello? Why is everything, like, gray? Does this vending machine still work? No. Hmm.
Gotta watch out for the boom.
That's not how placements for Tiki should go. Don't worry, it's just a beta thing. It's a beta thing. That was intended. Right, TL? Editor in something saying TL said, yeah. I'm perfect at editing. Anywho, there's no box down here. Wait, what? Then how the heck do I get back up? I mean, technically I don't need to get back up. Wait, am I able to hit these guys with bowling balls? That... that... That honestly felt more comedic than actually reflecting it like normal. That felt like something, you know, like... Ah, crap. Well... Honestly, it felt like something where it's like, it just was like a boomerang. It was so delayed and everything. It was so funny.
Gotta watch out for the boom.
What if I... What if I... Yeah. Never mind. And honestly, it might be slower, to be honest. Yeah, it's slower. Okay, there's 5 stinky Sundays. Are we really gonna complete everything verbatim? Hello? Underwear? Oh, whoops. All according to plan. It is not skill issues. It's all according to plan. Trust me. Trust me.
Okay, that's creepy.
Man, I am hungry. I wonder what we're gonna have. Bet something good. It's already 6. Jesus. Stone Tiki. Okay. Is there any stinky Sunday down there? No. Hmm. Is there any buttons for me to press? They could have made the achievement. Actually, not thinking about retro achievements. They could have made an achievement where it's like defeat SpongeBob with only 1 cruise bubble. And it actually, people would be like, what? How are you supposed to do that? And then they learn it has like such a big radius that it actually takes him out in 1 shot. I think that would be funny. Whee! Alright, let me click this. I am hungry. Munch on the shiny objects, I guess. Oh, it says museum backwards. Okay. Or, no, upside down, not backwards. Well, technically, upside down and backwards. Right? Wait, is this up? Oh, it is up. Fully. Okay. There's no cannon. I can see why this might be a shorter series compared to the others mods that we played. Oh god. Honestly, this honestly might be a short series. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with that. It's actually nice to have a short series. Better to have a better to have at least a nice, decent-sized series than a very, very long series, you know? Something like... Something that would last me years would probably be Skyrim. Like, if I was having that as a series, oh boy. That would not be finished for an entire year. Actually, not even an entire year. If I was fully focusing on that for an entire year, well, you'd probably see it in 2 years or 3. Based on me trying to do variety content with, like, videos here and there, like, giving every series a chance. So... Nice, another thing. Just gonna check back here. Make sure there's no sticky Sundays. Okay. The hard part is trying to see where the actual hitbox of them are, of the sleepy times. It's hard to tell where that hitbox is, but whatever. It's fine. Another spatula for us. You know, actually, I've been thinking about mods. And one of the mods I've seen, I'm very excited for. Well, technically I'm not very excited for it. But I'm excited that it's actually getting love. Scooby-Doo, Night of 100 Frights. Originally, when I was, like maybe a year ago, maybe something like that, when I was working on Fall Mod, I'm like looking at these other mods other games that don't have love, and I was thinking of putting up a bounty where, if people did them, I would actually, maybe give them money or something, in exchange for them making a mod based on a certain choice of mine, like saying, like for example, with Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights, and make a winter mod or a Halloween mod, Technically, a Halloween mod would be a winter mod would be way better, since technically Scooby-Doo and Night of 100 Frights is more on the spooky side of things. That doesn't really need a Halloween mod, but you know what I mean. But these, there's 2 people that I've seen. One person made 2 mods, but also worked with somebody else for one of the mods. One of the mods they made was a hard mode Nuzlocke. I think that's what it's called, but basically, it is tough of the tough. Basically, a harder gameplay and everything, but also, worst part is, it is actually, I'm gonna die. Hard part is actually that, it's... what was I gonna say? Hard part is... Oh yeah, the hard part is actually, you only have 1 life. So just like Pokemon Nuzlocke, where you only have one... your Pokemon only have 1 life, and if it dies, you have to exchange it with a different Pokemon. Same situation here. Except, since you're playing Scooby-Doo, and there's no other characters besides Scooby-Doo, well then, guess what? You are stuck in the Nuzlocke dimension. Yeah, basically, you die, then, yeah, if you die once, then you can't, continue. You basically have to restart the game all over again. I think I've seen, a YouTuber actually do the mod. I I think it was right before the mod release, and it might have been like maybe in beta or something. I don't know. But I remember somebody doing a similar idea where if they died, they would have to reset and all that type of stuff. So where is this golden piece of underwear? That's my question. Is this still gonna appear? No, there's something down there. Unless that's the golden piece of underwear. Nope. You gotta be kidding me. We will get everything. Yeah, is it just me, everybody? But is it like the weird... Isn't it like the color coding weird or something? It just looks weird. Yeah, I'm wrong, but it just looks weird. Hello? Up? Up, open sesame? Hello? There we go. Open sesame. Ah! Don't kill me. I just got back up here and there's no checkpoint. Oh, there is a checkpoint. Die. Okay, cool. Where's this golden piece of underwear? Where's is it? It's somewhere, it said. Never thought I would be able to lasso a father. That's a bit cursed, but whatever's. Oh, there it is. It's right there.
Like a Texas thunderstorm.
Bonk. Super Sponge. That's pretty nice. So the only reason why that retro achievement is missable is because if you enabled the get 5 pairs of underwear, it just disables golden underwear overall. So good to know. Good to know.
Cowardly little fellas.
Ow. Another smelly Sunday for something smells. Rock bottom. Very nice. Rock bottom. That's all it says. There's no special pun or anything. It's just rock bottom. Alright. Now I think that is it for today's episode. That only took like 20 minutes. Yeah, honestly, part 3 might be the finale. Well, thank you everyone for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. My name's Oscar, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.